Hi everybody and welcome back to SunBurst Tarot, or welcome. And today we're going to be taking a look at Salah. Salah is Foodie Beauty's husband, and we're going to take a look at what's kind of been going on with him since this whole thing went down. If you guys want to check out the last reading I did on him, I saw legal issues were on the way for him. Didn't know how they were going to be going down, but looking at things going on, I don't know. We're going to have to take a look. So, quick reminder before I get into it, though. Reminder, everything that I'm saying is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. No facts here, y'all. Just my opinion, psychic downloads, and the such. So, if you want to use what I'm saying to help form your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions, please do so. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So, with that, let's get into how is Salah doing right now? What's his general energy right now with everything? The High Priestess reversed. His world's coming crashing down, tumbling down. That storm is starting to overwhelm him. Also, I don't know if he is mentally doing well, but with the High Priestess here, I'm like, he is not listening to his higher intuition. It feels like a crumbling of lies. There's also a lot of people in the woodwork around him that seem to be coming out now, being like, we didn't really want to tell you this, but like, yeah, we didn't like her, or she was shitty, or we didn't press like when we should have, or shouldn't have. We wanted you needed to make your own decisions because you were headstrong and you didn't listen to us. But in reality, we kind of figured this was going to go down really, really bad. Also, with the Chariot reversed, is he looking to get out of the Middle East right now? It seems like it. However, he is not moving. He is stuck. He does not go from point A to point B in whatever way he wants to in the current moment, because currently he's floundering. There's something to do with money here where someone's coming after him for the money, things that were going on and the such. It's the death of one thing old, and this is like the forced death and rebirth. This isn't like, oh, I'm taking it and it's ending. No, this is like, boom, it's done. You're done. Because government's coming for your ass. Hierophant upright. This is my big daddy government card. Government is coming for him in some way. He kind of feels it. He feels it pretty big. Also, there's other people, in my opinion, who are starting to cut him off. Friends, family, acquaintances, old co-workers. They do not want to be involved with the shitstorm that is coming his way, because the unseen obstacle, you can't travel, you can't go. The world reversed. Also, his double life is about to be exposed, and it's going to be just his life. There's a lot of people around him that didn't know that maybe he was seeing Shantel. I think it was a dirty little secret, and now this is being exposed in a very, very big, large way. And this is going to bring a lot of shame upon him and people associated with him. And there's a lot of people who are like, like what I see is like the whispers around town being like, did you hear that? So did you hear that? You didn't. What? Because they're like, well, he was always kind of just doing his own thing and this thing or that thing. But they thought she left. Who actually knew that Foodie was in Kuwait still, other than Salah and maybe like one or two others? Because what I get here is there was a lot of people who thought she was gone already. Unseen obstacle, or the negative influence, his winning season's over. He also does not have money himself to do what he needs to do, because justice is coming for his butt. Karmic balance of the scales. Everything is coming out to collect. Justice is coming. The balancing of the scales, the balancing of the mind, hearts versus wants versus needs, emotions. Justice is coming for him. As here in the past, you were deceived. You were deceived. You weren't thinking clearly. He was kind of all in his head. Massive ego. And then here in the future, is he going to have to leave Kuwait? I think he has to leave Kuwait. Whether this is just for a time being, then he's able to come back, reestablish his residency and the such. But there's people like, you need to get out of this country right now, because there's going to be a lot of finger pointing across the world coming up here. It's going to be the pot calling the kettle black here. And that's kind of in his energy generally right now. finger pointing. He's like, no, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's he said, she said, all over the place. Is he coming to the internet? Because I see him coming to the internet. He's got something on her. I don't know. I see he's got something on her. Alrighty. Okay, Mr. Salah. What is the biggest thing kind of going on for him right now in his what's the thing he is most worried about right now? Let's just take a look. What's the thing that he is most worried about right now with things going on in his life? What is the thing he is most worried about? Justice, legal repercussions, people coming for him. He is in massive doo-doo. Not good. He's got legal repercussions coming on the way. This is having to do with his marriage contract or people he's been sleeping with. His issues isn't like the money per se. His issue is going to be red rooming, the cohabiting with a person who wasn't your wife, marriage agreements, non-marriage agreements, laws, him maybe fooling around with other people. This is what he is most worried about currently, about his escapades, his red rooming around Kuwait getting exposed or him getting in trouble for it. Because from a financial or material influence here, the Five of Wands, he does not want this going out on the big screen behind him. He would rather have this be like, I just want to keep this internal. Does someone have a tape of him? Because I'm also getting like, there's a big screen here. It reminds me of like, oh, you're going to put him on the big screen, right? Does someone have like a big screen coming out, like a tape that he might have filmed or was filmed? Rather if that was with someone in Kuwait or with Shantel or something along those lines. Because also the hopes and fears here, there's a broken contract, a broken agreement here that was put into place. Lots of lies, deceit, deception, flying words, anger all over the place. Also, there is another piece here where travel delays, not having to go, unable to be going somewhere, not being able to speak his truth in the way that he needs to or wants to. Is there going to be like a really small pop-up channel that's kind of connected to Salah's channel, but it's not Salah's channel? Because if it's connected with him in like a monetary sense or anything like that, that can come back on him. But if it's like, say, done with like spoof accounts or spam accounts or sock accounts, then it won't get traced back to him as easily. So like, because there's a lot of information that's about to come out to the world here. And this is all about him. He's also currently in a very negative headspace. Like, we are headed towards mental breakdown headspace here when it comes to him. About this relationship that he was in with Miss Foodie Beauty and her gluttony, and he is just trying to avoid disaster. He's just trying to avoid essentially the mob coming after him. The townsfolk with their pitchforks and torches and burning his entire house down. I think he has to actually go. He has to flee. This is his biggest worry. He's just trying to avoid the worst possible case scenario for him, especially when it comes to this relationship with her. He also has got some very damning evidence, devastating video or photos about him. What's going for him right now? Like, what is actually going for him and his energy in the current moment? Like, what is actually going on? Like, what's kind of going for him right now? If there is anything that's kind of going right for him, because something just does not feel right. So what is going for him right now? He is hiding out. He's on the high. He's on the run. He is hiding out. People don't know where he is because I don't know if his name's on anything. It's like he's kind of like a ghost to the wind, avoiding authorities, avoiding capture, avoiding people finding him because he is somewhere deep within the caves. reflecting, doing different things. Is he going to like some sort of retreat? Is he going like somewhere away? Because it's like, I'm hiding out from authorities. I'm laying very low. Why is this? Because I need to retreat, go down to the depths of the soul, depths of where I need to go, to reflect, to see things in a new perspective and a new light. It's like, this was not what we signed up for, because he is having to because he's having to walk away, look, and he's having to essentially, he has to take a good long hard look at himself right now. What did you do for money, son? Well, you have to now, he is being forced to reevaluate what he did to get here and the mistakes that he's made, all the warning signs. This could have ended a very long time ago for him, but he refused to learn. So he had to have a very harsh learning moment. Hopes and fears. I'm going to be able to avoid accountability, avoid scrutiny, avoid people coming and burning my house down, avoiding people coming and getting at me. It's all these torches that are essentially going at him. He's hoping he's going to be able to avoid it, jump over it, and they just like have him, leave him alone. However, the unseen obstacle here, he has a lot of burdens. He's got a lot of burdens currently. He's carrying some sort of burden around, whether this is information, or the such around certain activities, that it feels like is weighing him down. Like his chest is tight. His mind almost feels scrambled, where it's like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Like it's like constantly firing. He cannot sleep. I don't know if he's slept. I feel like he has, but it's very minimal. It's not restful. He's just not doing well right now. He's like, I carried this burden of this big 600-pound woman. Because the negative influence for him, he's in a lose-lose situation. No matter what he does, he's losing something. But he is hiding out right now. That's kind of the only thing going for him. Also, heartbreak. Who's in the hospital? Who's in the hospital, y'all? Because someone's in the hospital, and that's another thing that's going for him. Someone's in the hospital. Someone is getting a medical procedure, doing XYZ. This is heartbreak. This is someone leaving, but more, this to me is always giving me like someone's in the hospital and getting a procedure done or something along those lines that's like preventing something, or he's more focused on. Because here in the past, the Knight of Swords, I'm willing to fight, leave, fly, do something, whatever I can do. But here in the future, he has to get out of his comfort zone. He's going to be coming out of his tower. He's going to be coming out of hiding, and he's going to have to talk about certain things and get very uncomfortable with what was going on. And that's kind of what's going for him, is his reflection, his story, what he's done. He's got a lot of healing to do. There's a lot of stuff that went down, it seems like, but that's what's going for him. All right. The next thing, and I know people are probably going to be very curious about this, is will we see Salah actually get legal repercussions? Will he be going down for what's been said, internet things? Those text messages to Kybella, are we going to be seeing him go down, or is he going to have legal repercussions on things going on? So let's take a look-see. So, okay, so is he going to have legal repercussions? 100%. However, his legal repercussions aren't going to be as severe as they possibly could be. This feels like you did bad things. However, you're exposing other things. And there's some sort of religious component here, whether he is going to like a retreat, like a spiritual retreat. There's something here we almost like have to send him to like a rehab facility, is kind of what this is feeling like, or you need to do X amount of community service or something along those lines, where for his crimes or things that he's done that might not be so above par, because he doesn't have the money because what I'm getting here is he doesn't have the money to pay a lot of these things. So it's going to be done through labor. It's going to be done through scrutiny. It's not going to be like, oh, he's getting put in jail. It's very much like, you have a lot of community service to do, bud. and a lot of like retreats and other things that people are going to help him get out of, because his hopes and fears here, he's a lot of bad luck coming his way. Also, he just isn't going to have the finances to pay off fines that are going to be coming down upon him, because Shantel, a lot of this is all on Shantel, not on him. I think there's that business agreement. There's an agreement, something with the pen, the paper, that is probably going to save his butt in the things that were going on in Kuwait and what Shantel was doing. There's a lot of that document saves his butt in some way, it feels like, because the negative influence here, his red rooming issues, indulging in his vices of illegal substances, partying, red rooming. Just think about what every out of control wild 70s 80s rock star was like. That's kind of Salah. He was doing his 70s 80s hairband impression touring, because currently he's still in a lose-lose situation. He will get legal repercussions. It's just not going to maybe be prison time or that. It's going to be something very different, is kind of what I'm seeing. Because yeah, it's like some things moved really fast. He's splitting himself into different pieces. And here in the future, with the Six of Pentacles reversed, it's like broken contracts, broken agreements, but he might also have to go into a facility. This is like massive mental rehab, spiritual rehab. He's got to go to the hospital for something, whether this is from a psychiatric care or from a physical care. Something's coming up for him in some way that's manifested. I don't know. Okay, so here's another thing. So for people who are like, so say like you have a husband or a spouse, and so like if you're around that person, like your spouse, like you have you share energy. So if someone has a health issue, and like you have an unhealthy attachment to that person, or you have like not good boundaries with your spouse or partner, like you can start taking on your spouse's energy or medical ailments, and then they become your own. And that's what it kind of feels like here with Salah and Shantel. I don't know what energy was sent at Salah or what energy Salah's picked up, but he picked up, it feels like either a health issue or he picked up some sort of health issues from Chantal's energy that is manifesting in him, that is causing like medical issues for him at his age, which is, I hear, young, very, very young, medical issues of some sort for him. Okay. I want to take a look at how is Salah's father feeling right now. I want to take a look at that, and I'm grabbing a completely different deck for his father. Oh, where are you? Salah's father. How is Salah's father feeling right now with everything going on? Oh boy, that doesn't sound good. Sounds like someone's on a warpath. Don't know why the Star Wars theme is going through my head, but let's see what's going on. How is Salah's father feeling in this current moment with things going on with his son and Shantel and all of that? King of Wands reversed. Ooh, he's fuming. This man has so many issues right now. Like, when I mean issues, he's like, I am ready to burst at the seams. He's ready to, like, this is an energy to me of like, I don't care who, what, when, where, or why. He's like a hair trigger breaths away from blowing up at anyone around him. Why? Because there's a lot of scrutiny coming down upon his family with the Judgment card, around his son, his family, things going on around him, even himself. They're like, wait, there's that person. Again, I do feel, though, that Salah hid Shantel away one of these last times that she was supposed to go, people thought she had left. People thought she had left. I really do get that. I think Salah hid her. Salah hid her in some way from certain people. And now there's a lot of judgment coming back down on the father because dad's because from a material sense, a material financial sense, dad is fed up. He's very much like, why was she not gone? How is she still here? There was money given to her, to Shantel, I feel like, to leave. She did not leave. Everyone thought she did, but she didn't. And he's like, why was she still here? She was supposed to be gone. Oh, he's fuming right now. Yeah, because it's like, why the heck wasn't she gone? She was supposed to be gone. We gave her money to leave. Why is she still here? Bad luck, bad opportunity. His unseen obstacle here is someone took the money and stayed. They did not take the money and go. This is very much like bad luck, bad opportunity. Oh, wow. Because he's fighting with everyone. He's fighting with Salah. He's fighting with his... Whoever knew she was still in the country, he has so many questions. Oh my God. He's got so many questions. He's also trying to figure out how the hell do I get my family's honor restored? He's fuming. Oh boy. He also feels very betrayed as well. Five of Swords. He feels extremely betrayed. He feels extremely betrayed by others around him. What's going for him? Knight of Cups. Someone is coming to him with an offer of, here's what we can do. I'm not sure who this is, how this is. Maybe this is a son. Maybe this is another, like a child of his. But someone's coming to him with an offer. It feels like to either fix something, find a remedy for something. Someone's here to help him, not just understand what happened, but to go through and see, like, this is what was going on. Because here in the past, the Page of Swords, yeah, this was all about we were going to go and do different things. We were going to have fun. But then here in the future, he's going to be putting a lot of money towards this thing with Salah and Shantel and everything. He's paying money, or there's money being paid. I think he's going to be paying, not Chantal's stuff. He's going to be paying off Salah's, in my opinion here, Salah's things that he's got going on, because he can, and it's going to be, this is how we're going to get you out of trouble, my dear. Ooh, okay. I want to see how he's feeling about Shantel, because that's kind of just how he's generally feeling. He's like, I think he's mad at Salah. I think he's like trying to figure out, why was she still here? Okay. How is he feeling about Shantel right now? I'm very curious. How is the dad feeling about Shantel right now? And things going on with her. How is the dad feeling about Shantel right now? He's like, get her out of here. Also, if Shantel is still in Kuwait, I mean, we don't know if she is or not. If she's still in Kuwait, she will not leave under his thing. She's like, she's got to stay. It's like delays in travel. If she's going out by our hands, not her own. Ooh, why is this? Because you, my dear, we have deals. We have things that we need to talk about. We have new ideas, projects, things that we need to figure out. Because, interesting. How is he feeling about Shantel? You have stuff to give. This is like you have a cup to give us yet. There's something that's like owed to the family yet. There's something that's owed to the family. I think he's glad he's like if she she has something to give yet. Hopes and fears. He wants her gone. He wants her across the world, away, or okay. Okay, so how is he feeling about Shantel? If Shantel isn't out of Kuwait, he might go to her in Canada. Because the world reverse is like travel delays, not going somewhere, things, old patterns, old cycles. Why is this? Because of the Page of Wands, which is like new ideas, manifesting your new dreams, desires, and the such. With this being upright up here with the Ace of Cups and material influences, is like you have something to offer us yet. You owe us something yet, whatever that may be. Hopes and fears. It's the World card, but you see this older gentleman looking at the world being like, I will find you wherever you may be. Because down here with the unseen obstacles, there's been lies, there's been deceit, there's been deception. There's a lot of legal issues that are coming up. And whether or not Kuwait will take them into their own hands, or if Salah's father needs to take them into his own hands. This is very much like, you've ruined my reputation. The whole family's reputation is done for. It's gone. Because he's saying one thing, doing another. He is not feeling very good. He's trying to put some thoughts and ideas together as well. Because Three of Wands, I might have to go on a journey here because I'm in a lose-lose situation no matter what I do. Either I have honor on my family, I have dishonor on my family because of you wench. I almost want to say a different word, but we'll go with wench. But yeah, this is, he might be, if Shantel is in Kuwait, I'd be scared. Even if Shantel is out of Kuwait, I'd be scared. This man is so mad right now and is willing to do almost anything for his family. Again, Shantel, I warned you how many times over and over again. You should have listened. Don't anger this man. You pushed this man to this limit now, and now you will reap the consequences of your actions, whatever those may be. So that's what I'm seeing here. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your own thoughts, opinions, and conclusions down below. Leave a globe if you would like for the emoji. Otherwise, I really appreciate anyone and everyone who's been engaging, watching, sharing, and the such. And we will keep updated on this Shantel saga. Maybe we'll be Interpol beezing. But thank you so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. So, bye.